Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also please click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and if you want to see more. Coming up, Gold Coast infuriated by Kelly's COVID stance. Kelly appointed head coach of new RLFC team, and Toulouse off the field plans for Super League fans. So the Rugby Football League's newest team, the Cornwall RLFC, have been working in the backgrounds to get things up and running, and they have announced this week that they've appointed a head coach, and that is Neil Kelly, the former loose forward hooker, is now the head coach of the new team for their maiden Betfred League One season in 2022. He played his rugby league with spells at Dewsbury, Featherstone, Wakefield and Hunslet. And after hanging up his boots, Kelly moved into coaching and cut his teeth with Dewsbury again, and for Wales as assistant to Clive Griffiths for their year 2000 World Cup campaign. Kelly's most successful coaching stint came with the Widnes Vikings between 2001 and 2004. He led the Cheshire outfit into the top flight and was voted the Super League Coach of the Year in the year 2002. Kelly then moved across the Irish Sea to Rugby Union club Ulster, but 2 years later he was back in Rugby League at Lee. He spent 12 months at the Centurions before returning to the 15-man code with the Nambian and Romanian national sides, where he was assistant coach in both senses. In 2017, Kelly once again coached Dewsbury, while American Rugby Union side Houston Sabercats became his next destination in 2019. More recently, he spent time back on these shores away from the oval game to be a teacher. But on his move, I'm pitching myself, and I see it as a real honour to be the coach of Cornwall RLFC for our inaugural season going into Rugby League. He infused. I have great experience, and I'm a guy that has a good name within the game. I see Cornwall RLFC as the perfect challenge for myself. I will try to build a team that is a perfect rugby league team, very tough and forthright in the way that we play. We will look to throw the ball around, and by getting to both edges and encouraging good football, not stupid football. We will value possession and use it to the best of our ability, and that is what I've been always trying to do with teams that I have coached in rugby league. It will be up to us to meet the challenge of all teams we play by doing the basics of the games right and building off that. I know League One, and if we respect the ball and do the things right in games, we can get one or two surprising results. Kelly's playing career started with the Dewsbury Rams back in 1984, where he played for them on two separate occasions. One towards the end of his career in 89 to 91 as well. Between that, he also had spells at Featherstone Rovers, Wakefield Trinity and Hunslet Hawks. And then he coached again the Dewsbury Rams twice between 1995 and 2001 and 2017 and 2018, as well as that successful spell with Widnes Vikings between 2001 and 2004, before going on to Lee Centurions in 2008 and 2010. He was part of the coaching setup for Wales between 2000 and 2003, and also switched codes, where he coached as on the defensive side for Ulster Rugby, and was assistant coach at Doncaster RFC and Houston Sabercats as the defensive coach again. He was assistant coach at Nambia in 2011, and Romania he was the defensive coach, and has helped Romania a little bit more grow the sport in their nation. Since leaving Dewsbury Rams, he has been a teacher. So he has different age groups, discipline, and also knowledge of how to treat people. On the appointment, Cornwall RLFC's general manager Gareth Reid added Kelly's standing within the game as a coach is invaluable as the club start their rugby league journey in the third tier. We are thrilled to have secured the signing of Neil as Cornwall's first head coach, he said. Neil comes with a lifetime of experience in the sport at the highest levels, and this combined with his in-depth knowledge of the game will be invaluable as we begin our journey as a club. I'm particularly looking forward to working with him as we tap into the Cornish rugby community to identify and develop local talent for the club in year one. So one of the biggest stories circulating the NRL at the moment is the push for some clubs to get their players vaccinated before the start of the new season. It's always that we're mentioning England international and former Super League champion Luke Thompson was the subject of much of this controversy at Canterbury before eventually receiving the first jab of the COVID-19 vaccine. However, his future at the Bulldogs still remains unsettled due to his high salary, with reports linking him to a move to the Wests. Meanwhile, Thompson's former coach Justin Holbrook appears to have had headaches of his own regarding the vaccine. Holbrook has overseen huge developments at Gold Coast in recent years, but the side faces a challenge unique to a few teams in the competition. The harsh stance of the Queensland government means that unvaccinated players will not be allowed into stadiums to play, meaning the clubs based in the state, including Gold Coast, will need their entire squad vaccinated if they want to play a full complement of players for home fixtures. Not only the Titans, but Brisbane and North Queensland are in the same boat as are Melbourne due to the similar stance taken in Victoria. However, Brisbane's squad is said to be fully vaccinated, whilst the Cowboys are also close to having a fully vaccinated squad. As for the Titans, the clubs have previously stated that their intention to get the whole squad vaccinated by Christmas is what they want to do. But with the rumours circulating about one of their stars being unvaccinated, there is a cause for concern if the Titans want to achieve their goal of having a fully vaccinated squad. Brian Kelly was a key player for the Titans last year, making 22 appearances, scoring 12 tries, and assisting a further 7 whilst making 11 line breaks and 50 tackle breaks. However, his unclear stance on the vaccine leaves his future clouded. According to Zero Tackle, an interview with AAP, Kelly refused to confirm or deny reports regarding his stance on the vaccine, where he stated, "I believe my choice is my choice. That's probably about that. All of Australia is under pressure with all that stuff. But with myself, I just have good communication with the club and just take it step by step." One good thing though, in recent reports, it claims that unvaccinated players in the NRL are beginning to decrease. However, a number of players still remain unvaccinated, like Melbourne's Nelson Asofa Solomona. But Brian Kelly, too many Kellys in this episode, wish I knew Kelly, needs to be clear with his club, because if he is the cause of Gold Coast Titans not being able to play rugby league, it will cost him his job, like John Ciarte has come to see with him losing his job, losing his NRL contract. He has no club at the moment. Is it another wait and see, or is it just him playing to the cameras? I do hope he gets his first jab, because at this moment in time, by law, he cannot join in Gold Coast training. And if he is, he's been vaccinated, or Gold Coast are not following the rules. That's the only two options. A lot of people might be either convinced to keep their money, might lose their jobs. It's there to see. I still think that the NRL should come out and say, this is the rule, if you don't follow it, you don't play. Single stance. Then everyone knows where they stand. It's they're the governors of the game in Australia, so they make the rules. Don't follow rules, you don't play. Ban players for high shots because of head injuries. Vaccine could stop someone that they come in contact with from dying. Good. So if they're not getting the vaccine, more likely that they're not bothered about people dying. I know that is kind of a grey area and oh no, you can't say that, but that's my stance on it. I got vaccinated because it's the right thing to do, and also there are people in my family with health issues. I want to see them members of family. They've got vaccinated to give them the best medical options that they can. I'll support. It's a dilemma, but he needs the right information, which is fair. And hopefully he gets that, because the NRL, the APLC have been to each of the clubs to tell them the information. They need to go through it again and again and again. Hopefully he'll get the vaccine. But I'll stop my diatribe now. There are just too many players that are not vaccinated, and I don't want to become. I want the sport to play. Them to play, as if they're talented players. I want to see them. They're a draw. They bring money into the clubs, which gives them more money. Why lose out on that? So we're coming up to the 2022 season starting in February, and Toulouse face a frenzy of flights at the end of their debut season in Super League, with 5 away fixtures in 6 weeks. The Super League's newest team spent last season travelling to away games in the Championship because of COVID restrictions, though a return from private jets to commercial travel will have an impact. Toulouse Olympic Chief Executive Cedric Garcia told League Express, "I would have liked maybe one more home game in the closing stages of the rugby league season, the regular season, because we have 5 away games from the 6 fixtures, which is a challenge for any club that has to travel by air, particularly now we have to travel on commercial airlines. We always knew that we would have to return to singular regular scheduled flights, and that we won't be able to charter private flights next year, purely because of the huge costs involved. So instead of the in and out, we will have to fly the day before the game and return the day after, which eats into our preparation and recovery time for following fixtures. It will be a challenge as the season reaches its climax, but we will cope with it. Our mindset at Toulouse is that there are things that we can control and there are things that we can't. We just have to get on with it. As for home fixtures, Garcia says the club are working hard to promote ticket sales in a bid to fill the stands at the 18,000-seater Stade Ernest Wallon, and is encouraging fans from other Super League clubs to visit. Already we have felt an expectation in the city and a willingness to come and watch Toulouse in the Super League. At the same time, we would like as many English fans as possible to visit us and enjoy our famous city. We have many partners, and we can propose the right hotels and the right places to visit. We want to make people feel really welcome here and fully appreciate what we have to offer. We have agreed a partnership with the people at Catalan Sports Tours, who have a great deal of experience of bringing English supporters to France. And why not do that? Catalan Sports Tours have been helping English supporters ferry back and forth between Catalan and their home clubs. They have experience of doing it. It's a good idea to use them for bringing in Toulouse games supporters, whether they're away or home. It's a win-win. Another partnership. It will help Catalan Sports Tours. It will be a recognised brand for Super League and other clubs to visit Toulouse, and be enjoyable at the same time. The double winners in the championship for the 2021 season are looking to boost up that crowd experience, so Catalan Sports Tours can help that. This is not an ad for them, don't worry, but if you've got partnerships and there are people of the equal knowledge out there, it's a great place to start with a company like that. In the future, they could do their own, as Toulouse is a little bit of a different type of vibe compared to Catalan. It's a major city. I'd hope to visit soon, but this time, yeah, they're making all the right moves off the pitch and encouraging fans to come down. Let's see what they can do on the pitch. I've got a feeling they will survive in 20, as I've stated in a few episodes before. And that's it for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and share this video worldwide so that we can get the word of Rugby League out there. I will keep bringing you the news. You bring me the people who want to watch it. I'm only kidding. I want to encourage all the information back to you guys to come to, I don't know, show the world what our sport is doing and all the news in part of it. Tell me what your thoughts are on today's episode. Do you wish to meet Kelly too? Do you think Cornwall have made a good signing of their coach? Do you think that the NRL have to come out and say, this is our stance on vaccines? If you haven't got any of the vaccines yet, then you don't play. And Toulouse, do you agree with my assessment that they will be in Super League in 2023 as well? All posted in the comments below, and I'll respond to you as soon as I get them. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to share this video and tag all your mates to get them to watch the video also, and encourage them to become a subscriber for any updates that come in your way. I'm only 19 away from my first milestone, 100 subscribers. Once I've done that, I'll say thank you every time that a segment ends. I will just be very appreciative. Won't be daft. I'm already daft enough. In the meantime, thank you once more. Stay safe. All the best. And I'll see you in the next episode.